Why did you buy that thing again?
Well, you need pajamas if you're in the hospital. It'll help him feel less scared.
It's a bear.
And my best friend is in a coma, so let me cope.
Sorry.
I think it's very sweet, Peanut. Thank you. There you go, buddy. Back where you belong. Kitty, honey, it's almost noon. Why don't you go to the cafeteria and get some lunch? Okay. Be back later, Rems. We'll keep an eye on him.
Alright, it is this one.
What did you do to him?
No.
Just calm down.
Charming as always.
You are not touching my kid.
We're here to see our son.
Alright, let's maybe use our inside voice.
Good thing, too, looking at what you've done to him.
What?
You fucking did it to him!
I don't know why I thought that.
Excuse me? How dare you? No, the fact that every day of his entire life you have made him feel so worthless that he would see this as a viable option.
Diplomacy.
It's called parenting, boy. Not that you know anything about that, looking at the tramp you raised. Pat, stop me.
What?
I am not going to prison. Stop me.
Okay, sit down right here. It's okay.
We have every right to come here to see our child. You think I was fucking kidding before? Get the fuck out! We are not leaving until we've spoken to his doctors to update his treatment plan. I do not want anything going into his body. The nerve of you to insinuate that I would try to kill my own son. Well, it's not like you haven't tried before. What? You cracked his head open to the point he was bleeding and then tried to send him to his room. What other outcome did you think was going to come from that? That he would learn his lesson. Nothing would have happened to him. The Lord would have seen to that. Come in here. If you have a head wound that is bleeding, you either get it treated really fast or you fucking die. Those are the two options. No wonder he tried to kill himself living with a couple of...
Stay there.
I am not leaving until you get away from my son. He doesn't want to see you. You can't keep him from us.
All right. There are people sleeping here. This is a hospital. Could you two please meet me out in the hallway?
Why should I? I'll be back. I see your fucking face in here again. Mine will be the last face you see. He owes me either.
Thank you.
You better not be about to defend that behavior. That heathen just threatened us.
I understand that must have been very upsetting. But if we look at it from Vince's perspective, he sees you as a threat to his child.
But it's not his child, it's mine.
Actually, legally, he is.
The only laws I acknowledge are the ones laid down by the Lord.
We just want to see our son. Remy is not conscious right now, so he cannot give his consent to have you in the room.
I carried him inside of me for 9 months and almost died giving birth to him. I have a right to see him.
Once he does wake up and his head clears a little bit, I will ask him if he'd like to see you, and I will contact you either way. But right now, you need to leave.
I'm his mother. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
I don't know what they're going to do, but you're welcome to look at your options.
Bianca, we're leaving.
Have a nice day. Okay,
The fact that they think they have any right to see him is laughable. And a few other things I'm not gonna say. There's kids in the room next door. You might lose that arm. Not a threat. Know what you're doing. Appreciate it. Just a warning.
Gotcha. Vince, when's the last time you slept? You just usually don't explode that quickly.
Night before his seizure.
That was 3 days ago.
Look at him. How am I supposed to just go home and sleep when he's like that?
I know your brain is still programmed to think you have to do everything alone, but you really don't. He's got a football team worth of people looking after him. Do you want me to call Ron? Okay. Knock knock, is here for a vitals check, and something happened to the energy in here.